You seek Stoic wisdom, but you apply it only in moments of crisis, hoping for instant transformation. This is the fundamental error. Philosophy is not a magic potion for a bad day, it is a routine of daily training. Virtue is not an event, it is a habit. Suffering, anxiety, and weakness of character persist because you lack a philosophical routine to sustain your principles. The great masters, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, did not achieve serenity by chance. They conquered it on a daily battlefield, their own mind. They had a double discipline, morning preparation, to set the intention, and evening review, to correct the course. This is the secret 15-minute routine that transforms Stoicism from theory into invincibility. This is not an invitation to rampant productivity or self-help hacks. It is a call to consistency. Constant attention, Prosochē, must be the center of your life. And that attention needs a disciplined starting point and an end point of brutally honest self-assessment. Without this routine, you are doomed to live in contradiction with your own values. The morning is the time for preparation for war. Your first act defines the quality of the day. For the Stoic, morning meditation was not about emptying the mind, but about arming it against the inevitable chaos. Stoic morning meditation consists of 3 essential acts. The projection of misfortune, premeditatio malorum. This is the most famous Stoic exercise. Before the day begins, coldly imagine everything that could go wrong. Imagine that you will be insulted, that your plan will be ruined, that technology will fail, or that you will lose money. This is not pessimism, it is prevention. By confronting the worst in the safety of your mind, the emotional shock is diluted when the event actually occurs. You don't react, you recognize an event for which you were already prepared. The alignment of virtue. After mapping the obstacles, you must align your actions with the 4 cardinal virtues: justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. Ask yourself, where will today demand my courage? Where will I be tempted to immoderation and need temperance? What decisions will require my wisdom? This transforms the day's events from problems into opportunities to exercise your virtue. The dichotomy of control. Reaffirm the limit of your power. Remember, the result is not mine, but my effort and my reaction are. This moves your energy from useless anxiety to immediate focus, the prokiron. Your goal is to give 100% effort in your actions, and accept 0% guarantee on the outcome. Marcus Aurelius woke up reminding himself of the flawed nature of men. Say to yourself in the morning, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, the arrogant, the deceitful, the envious, the unsocial. All of this happens to them because of their ignorance of good and evil. By anticipating the faults of others, you nullify surprise and, consequently, anger. The morning is the shielding of the soul. The evening is not a time to escape reality with distractions, but to face it. The evening review, the Examen or Stoic diary, is the tribunal of the soul. Seneca was adamant, when the light is removed and my wife is silent, I examine my entire day and review my acts and words. The goal is dual, self-assessment and correction. This practice is an honest, solitary dialogue. You are not seeking perfection, but the incremental correction of errors. Use a notebook or a mental diary to answer 3 groups of questions, separating them by virtue. Analysis of morality, justice and temperance. What error did I correct today? In what aspect was I worse? Did I act justly with everyone? Did I allow anger to control me? Did I abuse food, drink, or leisure? Did I keep my word? Analysis of action, courage and wisdom. Where did I hesitate due to fear? Did I run away from a necessary responsibility? Did I try to control something that was outside my power? Dichotomy. Did I use my time rationally for my purpose? Analysis of emotion. What irrational passion, fear, anger, excessive desire, dominated me today? What was the misguided judgment behind that passion? What will I tell myself tomorrow to avoid that same mistake? The review must be impersonal and analytical. It is not a time to whip yourself with guilt, but to record the error with the precision of a scientist. Today's mistake is tomorrow's lesson. It is the only way to ensure that time is not just passing, but that your character is evolving in coherence with the philosophy you claim to follow. The strength of the Stoic routine lies in the synchrony between morning and evening. The morning projects the principles, the evening evaluates them. It is a virtuous cycle of theory, practice, correction, and new theory. When you practice this daily, a quantum change occurs in your consciousness. You destroy hypocrisy. The gap between what you preach and what you practice diminishes. You become increasingly a person of integrity, where being and acting align. You map the triggers. You are no longer caught by surprise by anger or fear. You know exactly what situations, the boss's email, the traffic delay, trigger your irrational response. This allows the morning preparation to be surgical. You accelerate learning. A day without an evening review is a blank page in your education. With the review, every mistake becomes a field note for philosophy. You learn faster from error than from correctness. Seneca said, "Happiness is good fortune acquired by work." The work here is constant vigilance. Prosochē. You cannot get lucky with character, you have to build it, brick by brick, every day. The Stoics' 15-minute routine is what separates the curious from the master. It is not about time, it is about intention. The morning sets the shield, the evening ensures you were not wounded by your own foolishness. Stoicism is not a philosophy of grand gestures, but of small, relentless daily disciplines. It is the acceptance that life will be tough, but your response will always be firm. Your true freedom lies in the unwavering coherence between what you think and what you do. If you are ready to stop just talking about Stoicism and start living daily invincibility, begin your review today. Subscribe to The Hidden Meaning and turn on notifications. Leave the word Examen in the comments to seal your commitment to nightly self-assessment. Until the next deep dive.